Hey guys, welcome back to the show. F here with F TV. We've got another live stream for you here today. And today we're going to be talking about all 12 new cards that just released either yesterday or today, depending on your time zone. And we're talking about Outbreak. So I just finished doing the event here, so let me collect this. All right. So let's go and look at all the new cards that we have, and we'll talk a little bit about them. All right. So starting from the top here, we'll come back to you. All right, so here are the actual monster cards. We'll start with the Nature's Poison Gorgon. So you see here, she starts off with 2 range attack and 5 health, and she has Outbreak. So we have Outbreak is when dealing physical damage to a diseased enemy, remove disease, and deals additional magic damage. So this is going to be based off of poison or disease, however you want to call it. And this is going to deal additional magic damage. At her max level, which is level 5, she does gain Inspire, which we're all familiar with Inspire. At the start of your turn, everybody gets increased melee attack. Everyone's immune to fear, and only the strongest Inspire apply. So she is an epic card, so she is gold. So she does take a little doing to increase. Then we have Banshee. Banshee belongs to the Purple or Chaos clan, and she is a legendary card. She also starts with Outbreak and has 3 attack and 6 health. And at level 3, she unlocks Disease, which is obviously good for her because then she'll be able to do her Outbreak. So let's look at her table. Actually, we didn't look at the other one table. We'll come back to Gorgon. So here, her max level is 7 health, 4 attack, obviously Outbreak, and then 3 poison or disease. Now this is important because this number is going to determine how much extra magic damage you do with your Outbreak. So at her max level, she can do an additional 3 damage with Outbreak. Back to the Gorgon here, her upgrade tree, she ends up at 7 health, 3 range attack, and she does have her 1 Inspire. So as you can see, these two work out pretty well together. They complement each other quite nicely. Then we have Snoozemon, who doesn't really have anything to do with Outbreak. He's sort of just another card. He's also an epic card, and he has 3 melee damage and 5 health, plus 2 double strike. Double strike is pretty cool. And then at level 4, he will get piercing, which is always nice on a card. And he does only cost 3 crystals. So at his max level, which is level 5, 7 health, 4 attack, 3 double strike, and piercing. So all 3 of those cards cost 3 crystals. Now let's look at a bunch of new item cards. Some have to do with Outbreak, some don't. So the first one here is Poison Whip. You notice it's available in all of these colors. Notice which one is missing. Balance. The devs, honest to God, hate balance so much. It's freaking crazy. So Poison Whip has Outbreak and 2 poison. And then at level 2, it gets Reach. So it's kind of nice there. And it is a legendary card. It costs 3 crystals. Not available in blue. Then we have the Crossbow, which is available in blue, interestingly enough. So the Crossbow has 2 range attack and starts off with 1 poison, but then increases to 2 poisons. So it's kind of nice. In green, obviously, for the Gorgon, where it will work out quite nicely with her. Then we have the Deteriorate Gloves. Now these are pretty cool. These cost 2 crystals for every faction except blue because the devs hate balance. So it starts off with 4 shield, does have Outbreak, and does not get poison until level 3, which is currently closed off. So that's kind of a bummer, to be honest, that it doesn't have poison. So you're going to have to make sure that the monster you're attacking with this already has poison. Otherwise, it's kind of a waste. And it does go up to 5 shield at max. Additionally, we have a new flash card, Crystallis Needle. So this is a epic card. It does, what's that? Smite. So it deals true damage, which will damage the armor first. And then 4 disease, which is pretty sexy. So if somebody is Uses this, you'll get 4 disease. It's pretty nice. And then we have the Plague Pendant. So the Plague Pendant is available in every single color for 2 crystals. It has disease 1 to begin with and go all the way up to disease 3. And you can't break this, so that's always good.
Finally been waiting for a while for live stream.
Hey, RKO, welcome to the stream. Yes, we're probably going to do more live streams just because they're easier. So the pendant again, 3 goes up to 3. 3 poison, 3 disease. Additionally, we've got another new card, Magic Carpet. So Magic Carpet is very interesting. He does belong to the Nature Clan. It is 3 cost. Check it out. He has enchanted armor, which I think is one of the few, if only, rangers with enchanted armor. So this is very interesting. So he goes up to at max, and he's an uncommon card, so he's very easy to spruce up here. 5 health and 3 attack, which is pretty decent, right? But the fact that he gets 4 enchanted armor makes him pretty tanky in the sense that you can put, say, like a commander hat on top of him, which only gives 1 shield. But because he has enchanted armor, it's actually going to go up to 5 shield. And it's going to give, shoot command. So it's actually pretty cool. I might actually play around with him. You don't necessarily need a banner parrot, just because with the commander hat, you already have shoot command. Although I don't know if they mix together. But it looks like a pretty interesting card for the enchanted armor. So I might play around with him. Next up, another new card, Toxic Blade, which is available in every color. However, notice that the color blue is 3 cost because the devs hate freaking balance. Welcome forward to the stream. So the devs hate balance, so this is a 3 cost for balance. Now this one does melee damage, and at max level it'll do 2 melee, and it'll also do 2 disease. What else we got here? And then finally, let's do the item first. So we got the Combat Staff. So this one's not available for the War class, which is interesting. So blue does have it, and everybody else has it for actually a little bit more. So finally some love, at least, for the Balance clan. And this one's a pretty weird looking item here. So I guess for a Frosty, so you can deal more spell damage, which is always nice. And then you can do counter melee attack. So I guess that's nice. I don't know. I still think it's a terrible card, but does have counter, and then it goes up to 2 and 1 melee attack. So kind of like an Ebony Staff, but with counter instead of more magic. I don't know. I won't use it, but it's there. And then finally, the last new card. I don't even know why this was included. This is such a terrible card. Makes no sense for the Balance clan, but here you go. Snake Charmer. So Snake Charmer has, this is the Balance clan's first ranger. So I guess, yay, we have a ranger now. She ends up at her max level. What she got here? She got 2 of these range attack, 7 health, which is pretty decent, and she does 3 disease. So, but because the Balance clan doesn't have anyone else who can do Outbreak or disease, I don't get the point of her. I guess you have to use her with a Gorgon or a Banshee. Otherwise, I honestly don't get the point of her. If you'd like to remove Magic Reflect, I guess, right? But there are, easier ways to do that than using a Snake Charmer. I don't know. If you know why she's good or why she was even included other than to troll the Balance clan, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I got no idea. No idea. So those are all the new cards. Have you created any new cards? I did. I created a Gorgon. So she's part of my deck now. I have a guildmate. His name is McBalls, who has a pretty nice looking deck. So it's a green deck. Actually, let me see. He should be on my friends list. See if we can look at his deck because it's really, really nice looking. And he's having a good deal of success with it. Am I not friends with McBalls here? Maybe I'm not friends with McBalls. All right, hold on. Let's go to my guild so we can look at him. Where are you? All right. Ooh, not that guy. All right, okay, McBalls. That's savage. Here we go, McBalls. So this is what he's using now. So he's got Jerpip. He's got an eel. Now the eel is mainly for sacking. I don't think he actually uses him. Then we got the polar lizard, who you definitely need a tank for this to work out well. He's got a Quetzal, another polar lizard. Oh, doesn't look like the right deck. So he must have another one on. Yeah, because this doesn't have his Gorgon in it. Boo, we can't see it. He's got a decoy deck. But yeah, so I did create a card. I was hoping. Oh, you made Banshee level 4. That's good.
I made Banshee to LVL4.
Yes, Banshee is pretty interesting. Now, do you have Banshee with like what kind of deck are you using for her? Did you just throw her into one that you already had, or did you make one specifically for her? Where's Banshee? There she is. So at Banshee level 4, she's gonna have 7, 4, and 2. Got to get that other crystal. She should get 3. That 1 damage might come in handy, you know. But since I don't play Chaos, I had no plans of using her. But in this deck that I have now, oops, collection. She is in there now. Okay, here was my idea, right? I was hoping that the Deteriorate gloves would work when somebody attacked my snail mail. That does not appear to be the case, so I was very, very sad. So I created Gorgon specifically for that purpose, and I upgraded her all the way before I realized that Deteriorate gloves do not work on snail mail the way I thought they did, because thorns are not considered physical damage, which very much make me sad. So the idea was to have him in the middle as a tank. Of course, they will work on Rock Monster, but
Made a new deck specifically just for her.
I figured, yeah. I mean, really, to get this to work at all, you're gonna want to completely create a deck just for Outbreak, because it doesn't really work with other things. Like, it really does need its own deck to fully function. So did you also create a Gorgon to go with her, or like how are you doing it? If you want, we can. Are you on my friends list? So we can look at yours. We can even do a test battle if you want, so you can see it in action. Let me know. So yeah, so I did create it for this deck. I mean, she's not terrible, right? She's working out so far. Of course, I'm only fighting bots at the moment. So. And this is what I was gonna go with. So I got the Plague Armor for poison. I've got the Deteriorate gloves, mainly for either the Jerpip or the Quetzal. And then we also have, obviously, these things in the back. We've got an Obsidian Spear, Twilight, and a Commander Banner. I have faced one real person with it, and I did win, but I don't think I've actually gotten Outbreak to work. So Win would like to fight. All right, so let's go ahead and go here with Win. Hopefully he has what we're looking for. All right, so let's see what's good here. All right, so Win is going to go first. All right, so he's going to sack his AOD. Ew, I don't want that. All right, not a big fan of that monster, so instead of Snail Mail, we're going to throw this guy out. And we're going to say go. Now, I haven't maxed out my Quetzal. He does have 1 more level, and he will get 1 more health. I haven't fully committed to this deck yet, so I didn't want to spend the Legendary Crystal. So, if he hits all 6, he did. He did. Okay, cool. So, Win is RKO. Excellent. No! Why do you have so much terrible cards that I hate? Please stop it. This is my show. You're supposed to make me look good. Oh, God. Alright, well, this is terrible. Of course he does full 6. Why wouldn't he do full 6? Man, I hate that guy so much. So much. Alright, so he has to go in. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to burn him. Alright, we'll do this one. And what's that, 3? Oh, yeah, let's take him out. We don't need him in here. All right, give it a go. I'm sure we'll miss. Ah, of course we will. I hate Chaos Dragons so much. So much. I'm poisoned now, so that bodes well for a Banshee. Is she coming? Is she coming? Nope. Instead, we got this succubus. Succubi. Hey, look, a 1. All right. So let's go. I'm going to have to shield him up so he don't die. Hey, look, I actually hit him. Where is Banshee? This is supposed to be a... Oh, there we go. All right, so we got... what's that? The Toxic Blade going here. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wait, as well as his hero ray gloves. So he's dead, right? Oh, no, he didn't die. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so let's throw this guy somewhere. One of these two is going to have to go. All right. I don't know which one, but one of them is going to have to go. Let's take this one out. Ooh, which one? 2, 3. I really would like to take him out, though, because he's annoying me. Hey, look, it actually worked. But the guy's still alive, still alive. Of course, now she hits me. Ooh, yeah, so either way, Rock Monster's not going to make it here. He's going to get deteriorated. Outbreaked. He's going to get outbreaked. He's going to get outbroken. There it is. Ooh, and she's going to do 6 damage. Hurtful. Very hurtful. All right, so just this guy's left. It's always good. That magic guy's really pissing me off. I know like him. All right, we'll throw this guy out here. Followed by this girl. Take away at least. All right, all right, all right, all right. So regular gloves, okay. So luckily he'll just get... Oh, no, never mind. So he's gonna get poisoned. Oh no, now he'll get... Ooh, damn, she did a crap ton of health. Holy crap. That was much more than expected. Much more than expected. Alright, we don't have any more blues, so that works out fine. Let's go. Alright, alright. This is all we got, though. That's all we got. Of course, that's our blue dragon. And he's going to automatically take him out. Unfortunate. We'll switch this up just for shiggles. See what we can do. Theoretically, we have enough damage to kill him. But it procced. Twice in a row, too. Good times. Good times. And a Muscalard. It's over.
With snail mail.
Yeah, snail mail does not hold up quite well when attacked with 8 damage. And goodbye. So that's good. So we got a nice little preview there of...
Poison Gorgon too good.
Poison Gorgon is fantastic. I agree. Poison Gorgon is very, very good. So we got a good taste there of how that works out. Let's check out his deck again, because that was very nicely put together. So here's Win. So he's got his Banshee here. The Chaos Dragon did me in. This girl stayed alive way too long, so that was no good. Worked out really well. Now, these Deteriorate gloves are very, very nice. Like, you don't even need to level them up, you know? So, that's very good. Very good, very good. He's got 2 deteriorate gloves. Oh, he actually leveled up 1. It's always good. Overall, very good. So see, he didn't really make that many changes. You added 3 new items, 1 new monster, and everything else looks pretty much the same. So that kind of goes against what I was saying. You can't just randomly throw her into a deck. Apparently you can, with good results, because Chaos is too goddamn strong. I hate you, Chaos. I hate you. But yeah, good times. So that is Outbreak. I wonder how many people are going to be using it, like in the top. Well, if replays worked, we could see. Let's see what replays say right now, though. Is it from an hour ago? Nothing there. It doesn't look like any of the replays that are...
Still working on my deck though, just practicing how they all put together.
Yeah.
Maybe try Mono Nature deck.
Mono's, yeah, and I agree, Blitzkrieg. Mono Nature sounds super sexy. Like I was saying, McBall's, he has one that I think looks really, really nice. I was going to see if he was going to be able to join, but he has a really nice looking mono green deck. I don't see anybody else. Oh, here's one. So he has 2 Gorgons. Oh, wow, he actually uses the Snake Charmer. I want to watch this match. Let's watch it. We got 15 likes. Let's go ahead and watch this one. This looks very interesting. I'm surprised that somebody actually leveled up 2 Snake Charmers. So let's check this one out. All right, so he's got a King Mushroom and a Snake Charmer. Very interesting. So he throws out the Mushroom here. He's got a Snake Charmer and a Gorgon waiting. Oh, his Gorgon's only level 2 as well. That's very interesting. So 4 magic damage here from the Abyss.
For sure. I don't think Banshee will be that good.
You don't think Banshee will be that good? Interesting. I mean, if you build a deck around her, I think she will be pretty decent. And yeah, Clinton, I do agree. Nature, for sure, I think, has the best cards for this so far, outside of Banshee. But yeah, I think with the right deck, Banshee can be pretty nasty. And the Mushroom's still... Oh, not anymore. Thought he was still alive, but he did. He did. Alright, so he goes with the Poison. What can he do? He's going to have to sack something here. Yep, sacked that one. Oof. Oof. Threw this one out. Oh, yeah, he's going to have to go with this. Alright, 2 over there. But that's going to Outbreak. And his magic can't do any damage. So the max here he can do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How's it going?
In the real, it's going well. It's going well. How are you today? How's everybody doing today? Alright, so 2 damage here. 2. He decided not to use any items, so that means now Rock Monster can come out. Looking good. Plasper, wow. Am I in the right place? Is this like... So he poisoned, or well, he did that. That did absolutely nothing, but... So he's poisoned. 3 there. Somebody's gonna die. Is this is this Diamond? who still rolls with the Plasper? It's very interesting. All right, another Abyss Wizard. Ugh, this is a lot of magic. This makes me super antsy. I don't like magic. It gives me anxiety. All right, magic damage. He's gonna sack that one.
Your replays are recent, yours got fixed. My final replays are from 20 days ago.
Yeah, my replays are also from...
Why don't you stream on Twitch?
When my replays are also from 20 days ago, these are replays just from other people. Blitzkrieg, I do actually stream on Twitch. If you look up effdash on Twitch, I'm live right now. I'm doing a multi-stream. I'm streaming to YouTube, Twitch, and to Mixer, if you're so inclined to look at Mixer. So I threw out another Snake Charmer. So that one's going to go there. 2 over here, 3 damage here, and then 2 extra damage. But he still has so much magic there in the back. And keep in mind, the person here on the bottom is actually going to pull this out. So 4 damage there. He can sack that guy, which he does. Who's he going to throw out there? His Merble is pretty much worthless in this game specifically. But yes, I am on the Twitch, I'm on the YouTubes, and I am on the so much magic, Jesus. PogChamp, yes. Good times. Oh man, so many items here. Jesus. How does he still win this? It's crazy. He's got no more sides. 4 damage here. So all he's got left is Gorgon. He's gonna burn this. He's got 8 crystals though. He's gonna hit that one. He's gonna have to use that one. Alright. So we gave him the deteriorate gloves. Outbreak there, super sexy. So I might actually make the deteriorate gloves for my rock monster. Just because that looked really nice. I like the way that looked. Alright, so none of his monsters can attack, but he does have 1 item, but he's going to go ahead and say forget it. So now he can bring out the Gorgon. Outbroke him. Nice. And outbreak him. Very nicely done. That was wonderful. He's got 1 monster left. Doesn't do anything to anybody, but it's going to do 2 magic damage. Plus 3. 3 true damage, which does nothing here. You know, it didn't look like he could do it, but he pulled it out. Poison. I feel like he should have just kept the gloves on, but it's all over here. Very nicely done. I can't pronounce his name, but good win, good win. So yeah, an even better example of how Outbreak works. That was a great match. Yeah, so if you go to my replays, right? My replays are 20 days ago. Yeah, they're all like 20 days ago. So replays are still broked. The person who is supposed to fix them is in the hospital, and no one else cares to fix them. So that's why replays are not fixed. But no, that actually was that was Diamond Grandmaster. So that was a very interesting team. I don't know if it's enough to get me to get a Snake Charmer, but it was a very interesting battle. Definitely enough to get me to make the deteriorate gloves. Those look pretty sexy. As long as I can poison them, I should be fine. Where was that match? Did I scroll that far down? No, now I can't find it. Maybe it wasn't a Diamond Grandmaster. I don't seize it. I don't remember changing it though. Huh. Alright, maybe it wasn't in Diamond Grandmaster. Was it all the way back here in Chuck Norris? Anyway, so Outbreak. So works well apparently as per win in just a normal purple deck. Works really well with Gorgon and Deteriorate gloves and all the other items that do poison. So you're definitely going to want to poison first because that's how it works. Poison first, Outbreak second, and then if you can, reapply poison so you can immediately on the next turn hit them again with Outbreak. So that's going to do it for me today here on today's live stream. Look out for a video tomorrow, another player spotlight. And then I know somebody was asking for a tier list. We're going to talk about a tier list, both a tier list overall and then within each different faction. So we'll do that next week. But tomorrow, look for a video regarding another player spotlight. And best of luck to the Cloud 13, who is in the finals of the first ever Card Monsters tournament. Good luck in the finals. Bring it home for USA. So bring it home. Everybody, hope you have a good rest of your Thursday. And I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you next time on F-TV. Take it easy, guys.